Alright, well, hello. Big X, is it being real laggy again? Oh my goodness, this cat. No sound and it's lagging a tad. Well, yeah, I just barely turned on the sound right now. I gotta have water at the ready. It might be lagging. Is there any way that you can post into Discord? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. Can you post a link to Discord, or do I need to do that? Running good, okay. I wanted to wait on it for a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Discord. If you can't post it, that's fine, I'll go ahead and do it. I was kind of already prepped to do it. But I didn't want to like press, you know, this link unless it was looking really clear. Okay. Alright, well I already posted in Discord. Seems like it's gone laggy again. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Alrighty. So, as the day says, it's Doodle Day, so I just need to chill out a bit. The whole point of this is to be practicing. Okay. That's really behind. Not sure how this angle is, but we're just gonna go with it. So I'm actually gonna start off with drawing my little guy. Oh, I see what happened. No, something else is happening. I hear the sound, but I'm not seeing anything happen. I think... Oh, okay. So thank you, Zeta, for following, even though I probably sound all dorky. And the other sound was Big X. There it is, now I see. I'm still a noob to all this. This is day 2. But the past few days have been rather stressful, so I'm just gonna chill out, take it easy. Let's see. Give it a little cute face. So as for this little logo, losing my pencil here. I don't know why, but I've always loved jellyfish. jellyfish and squid. Those are my most favorite ever since before I can remember. And you all, or at least those of you that know me, know I am probably one of the biggest cat people ever. So it's a little combination of the two. Let's see if there's another way to do this. Nah, he looks cute already. Now time to test out this really old brush. Let me see. I've got a really old brush pen and you can't even see me testing it out. I tend not to use my brush pens a lot. I tend to like the fine liners because these guys are kind of crazy. They're fun, but I'm not very used to them. But when I do use these, I tend to go really thick. Probably killing this poor brush. Oh, if I'm too quiet, let me know. Still learning these things. And I'm sorry that I don't have any music. I do not know how to do music. I'm a bit of a stickler when it comes to rolls, and I don't want to use anything copyrighted. Just basic stuff. Now, but how's y'all's guys' day been on this bipolar Wednesday? Because it was super stormy this morning. Lots of rain, and then all of a sudden it was super bright by the time I had to go out for my interview. I went out in a full thick raincoat, and it was just like I was dying of heat by the time that I came to. Mostly good. Alrighty. This pen's fun now that, like, I always forget, like, I get so stressed out by this pen. Oh, nope. I spoke too soon. I was gonna say I have so much fun with this pen. But then I forget it's these little details that I'm always just like, ugh, I'd rather not. I'm gonna kind of make that look messy on purpose. I can't remember if I give him whiskers. Huh. I think I'll just leave him off for this one. And those little cheeks kind of look like him. Now time to erase. Get all those little sketch lines out. I said I wasn't going to color, but I'm looking at this little guy, and I kind of want to color him. Color him in drabby grays because that's all I've got. But then again, jellyfish are rather light colored anyway. They're like, what, 95, 97% water? Wait, what? Damn 10, don't cross Ellie or else. What? You've lost me. But time for my Copics. 0 doesn't work. All the dark ones do. I think 2 was barely working. I might have to use 4. I think 4 wasn't doing too good either. I see ain't getting new ones. But a refill's like $8. I don't got that right now. Let me see. 2 ain't gonna last. Gotta just, oh, never mind. Looks good. Especially for just these little colors. Like I did last time. I'm not being consistent, but oh well. I'll give shading kind of to this side. And I'll make the tentacles a different color now that I'm looking at it. Hey Zeta! You here to see my boring stream? I guess boring wouldn't be the word. It's trying to be chill. Because at the end of the day, I just need to be chill. And y'all guys are welcome to join in. And welcome back, Big X. I think that's all I'm going to do for that one. I'll go with the 4 for the next ones. And when I mean 4s, because they have a bit of a grade. I don't know if you see, but N4, and this is neutral grays. And the higher the number, the darker it gets. Your streams are boring. They're rather chill too. Maybe next time I'll try coloring him the opposite way. I'll color this little guy dark and then these will be light. Maybe. I just realized I'm probably going to color that in. That I didn't need that. Oh no, I think this is the color that I always tend to run out of. Why do I always forget? I always forget which ones are going to die on me. Yep, this is the one that's going to die on me. Shoot. I've got to make a choice now. Where's the gato? She's at the window right now because she really likes my pens and pencils and will want to play with them and grab them. Like, she'll grab them with both of her hands and just like whoosh, throw them. So I have a water bottle. I've got a little spray bottle right here. And if I just point it at her, she ain't gonna do nothing. I know I know it's messed up and I really shouldn't, but it works. Actually, I'm just gonna try to shake this. See if I can get it. Because I really like this color. I thought these would last me a bit longer, but oh well. They've almost lasted a year. They're just a little shy of a year at this point. I think. I should have did that one the darker one. I just realized that I should have probably done the closer ones this lighter color. And then I could have done the darker ones. Use a darker color on the back ones. Because this is just so streaky. I miss when these were super smooth. You can even tell on the tip that it's getting super light. And I'm running out, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to, if this is a 4, I'm going to go with a 6 now. Yeah, huge color difference. I'm pretty sure they do have them but I wouldn't know them if they've got, because I have all these even numbers. But I was thinking, you know, where are all the odd numbers? Like 5 and 3 and 1. I wouldn't know. Now I'm left with coloring those two, and I don't know what color. I'll just stick with the dark ones. They'll just be random light ones. Cats are weird. This will be just a weird one. Kind of like a calico, but with a jelly. Thanks, Zeta. Have fun with your classes. That probably sounded so unenthusiastic, and I'm sorry, but go have fun. Don't gotta worry. It's all chill in here. And be safe. I'll give him dark little cheeks. Man, now I kind of want to go wild with this and just give him like stripes. Big X, what do you think? Should I do stripes? And Zed, if you're still here, should I do stripes? I'm going to kind of give y'all a moment. Oh, business law. My bad. Stripes, okay. Gonna go with stripes. I'm gonna try to do a bit of it like speckling. A bit like a tabby, even though I don't have one. Oh my gosh, I just made this kind of look like a tiger fish now. A tiger jellyfish. Bye, Zeta. And I'll color in the little ears now. Little tabby jelly. You know what? And that'll kind of help tie him in. Doing stripes here. Oh my gosh, this is just becoming a hot mess. At this point, you can't turn back. There's no turning back. Oh my goodness, chill out, gato. She like ran into the window. Getting all these messages right now. Right, meow. Ba-doom-tsh. I forgot I was supposed to be doing shading the whole time. Continuity errors for the win. Just got government papers. Oh, from the mail. Back to the 4. See if I can shade at least a little bit with this dead pen. Well, guys, if this wasn't an adventure, oh my goodness, calm down, girl. You scared me. I don't want you to fall out of the window. No more kitty for me if you go down. Alrighty, well, 20 minutes in and I'm already done with drawing one. Because that's the usual. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sign in here. Just so that it's there. And I have me a stamping tool because my dream job is to be in a library and I've always loved these little stamps. So I found me one. Today is June 13th. So 1, 3. I've got my ink pad. I've got to be careful because I'm actually drawing on my bed. So I don't need to get this ink everywhere. And I think I might have just done this upside down. Nope, but I did smear it a whole bunch. Now let me try again. There we go. That was super clean. It's gonna look horrible, but oh well. Practice makes perfect. And then I just always tend to clean off on the side. And I can leave that because I'll probably, no, I know I'm gonna be doing more pictures. Okay. So I'll kind of leave his name blank for now. Or no, let's think about his name. A tabby jellyfish. What can we name a tabby jellyfish? Tabby. I really don't know what to name this little guy. I've always sucked at names and I'll always take I'll take way too long to pick names, to create names if I even want to do that. But this is our finished drawing. I'm trying to figure out where to best put that. It's a little tabby jellyfish. A bit of a adventurous little guy. Let's see, where was I? Right there. Next drawing. I'll leave the names for whenever anybody wants to come up with an... Oh, and you're already back. Okay. So what should we name this little guy? He's a rather adventurous sort. What is this little guy gonna be called? Are you trying to say the name should be Hot Diggity? Because I don't think it should be. And I'm getting spam calls right now. I don't need that. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of... a lot of emails. Tiger! Oh my goodness, why didn't I think of that? Because I suck at giving names under pressure. But it's gotta be like Tiger something, I feel like. Oh well, we'll just call him Tiger. Oops. Way off as I'm trying to write that. And I'll give him a little bubble font for his name. Just doing really basic block letters and shading because I don't want to do too much. I've never been the great at this lettering, but I think it's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just add a little paw print. And I forgot, this really should have been more of a different shape. It should have been more like a little bean shape. But oh well, we've got Tiger. The little furry, even though it's not furry, the little stripy guy. Alrighty. Since I got that little bit of a refresher out of the way, let's see. I think what I want to practice right now is my little avatar. And I know I said in the previous stream that I wanted to use my new sketchbook for that. But to be honest, I was very anxious about starting this one while I still had, or started drawing while I still had paper and ink from these older ones. So I just wanted to get the doodles out and ready. And I was going to try to do a more finished project on the very first page, on the front page. I wonder if that's like, I think there's a thing with other artists, it's like the front page of your first, of a fresh new sketchbook always, for me at least, it seems very daunting, because it's like, it's kind of setting up the theme of what your sketchbook is going to be like. And that sketchbook is going to be completely dedicated to the stream. So I want to kind of get my little avatar finalized. You got an idea for random nights? Well, I'm actually going to make a list. I have one of my old journals. I got it because it reminds me of Beauty and the Beast. But it's super pretty, and I've got my, well, for one, I have my list of commands in here. But I also am going to be writing ideas for themes. Okay, so theme day ideas. So whenever you want to say you've got an idea, I'm going to go ahead and leave that off to the side so that I can easily just pick it up and add to it. But for now, I'm going to try drawing my possible avatar. Excuse me if you heard any rumbling. I'm going to use my other pencil. Let's see. If I could draw myself as a jellyfish. Star Wars? Boy, you know I'm not a fan. Or rather, no, I shouldn't say I'm not a fan. I used to love watching it with my family, but they kind of overkilled it. So now it's just kind of like, eh. But my favorites were the older ones, with Mark Hamill when he was super young. I guess I should draw the body before I start trying to add all fun hats and everything. I think I'm just going to kind of do a profile first. Oh, really quick, I'll add those, even though I'm like, eh. Star Wars. Chibi movie killers. Okay, I probably should have drawn this bigger, but if anything, I'll try to get it a little closer. Or maybe, let's see if I can do this from here. Oh, it's not on. There we go. that wasn't actually zooming in. Let me see if I can zoom in. Webcam itself. Nope. Or maybe it's here. No. I'll figure it out later. Oh, but yeah, I've got this wireless not microphone, mouse. Because I have my laptop way over there because it was kind of making some noises. I've got a bit of a circular nose. I've started really liking this angular kind of like look. I normally kind of go for softer stuff. My lips aren't that big. Calm down. But they do have this shape that I've learned to like really enjoy. Okay. Heroes. Villains. Disney. What are you dotting for? Oh, great idea. For what? I have pretty thin eyebrows, as much as I'd actually like them to be thicker. This is probably going to become no, this is not a self-portrait at all, because my neck is not this thin. Doing your own version of other folks' logos. Like what? What do you mean, logos? Are you saying like the characters, like Wendy's and Ronald McDonald and all that? Even if that wasn't what you meant, I'm gonna go ahead and put that down because that still seems kind of fun. Yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and take off the hat for a bit because I'm liking this face. This might not be my avatar after all. Like Tokies or Dr. Peppers. What? Dr. Pepper, like, are you saying like the actual, like the word font and everything logos? Because, that would be for practicing that, I guess, but I don't know. What do you mean? I'm not quite sure. I'm not understanding. Okay. Now for the hair. This person looks so cute. Sometimes I just have characters and I'm just like, oh, they're so cute. Why you like this? And I'm not saying it's cute because I was kind of basing it off of myself. No, I'm drawing it as if I were cute. Then again, cartoons can be drawn very cute. It's just the style. especially the big eyes. Kind of gives you that maternal, paternal instinct of protecting the young. Because science doesn't. Well, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say, like, science doesn't want us to kill our babies. They want them to thrive, but then there's all natural selection, so not really. Okay. So now I have this character. I think I'm just gonna do profile for this one, and then I can try to draw a smaller one on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do my fine liner this time because, especially with detail-oriented stuff, that's what I tend to go for. It helps if what you're drawing is cute to start with. Dude, you're biased. You can't say nothing. Let's see. And my hair can actually get this crazy sometimes. And when I was growing up, I really didn't like my curly hair. I was always trying to get it straight. Straight and lighter. My older sister too, she always wanted blonde hair. But that's because we grew up in a city kind of area where a lot of the more popular pretty girls, even like when we were little, like 6, 7-ish, we thought the prettiest girls were the blondes with blue eyes. And I used to get kind of upset. And I just realized I didn't even draw her nose. Gosh darn it. D&D. Okay. And if you accidentally see me in the camera, let me know, because then I'm like leaning way too close. Okay, I'm going to turn this a little because I want to get the mouth just right. Okay, now it can be back there. And just so that there's something there. I added some collarbone. Can do buckaroo? What? What is this other language you speak of? And I'm going to go ahead and erase before I start really adding in a bunch of details in the hair. It's like a magic trick. Let's see. Left some up there. And now I'm just going to kind of go ham with the hair. Well, no, I get that that's a phrase, but I'm like, why are you saying that? Like, why are you saying it more? Right now, this very moment. Oh, you asked to let you know. Oh, okay. You should know by now. I don't remember things very thoroughly. How's it coming along? What do you think? And this looks like a Jamie. Even though I'm not really making a character right now. But she looks like a Jamie. So, let's see. There we go. Voila. What do you think? I'm kind of waiting to see. Because I actually have it to where I can kind of see real time on the Streamlab, but then I have Twitch up and I'm like, I can't even really see it that much. Or it's like super delayed. So now to a character underneath. Okay. I think what I want to go for this one. Let me check that real quick. A bunch of emails. Why you do this to me? Now, but the reason I have my phone on still is because of the interview. If they call me today, I want it to be ready. Okay. So, you know what? I'm actually going to try a different face shape this time. Because I actually tend to do the heart-shaped face. Like this one up here is more of a heart-shaped face. I'm going to try to do an oval-y kind of face. Yes, it's a lot longer. But it's the point of practice. I might do a different, try to do different shapes entirely for this one. Ladies' night and guys' night. What do you mean by that? You know what I'm gonna try to make this person creepy with the eyes. No. Oh my gosh, it's starting to remind me of Zit. No, that was like trying to do like the bigger lips or whatever. Calm down. I do not want you falling out of here. Lady only picks and guy only picks. Okay, that one's good. Except for the lady only picks will probably be like any day, but since I'm used to drawing ladies. Glass. Mal, at first I thought that was whenever I told my cat like to not fall out of the window, and then I forgot I have that as the chat rules. Hey Mal. I forgot I was writing down lady and guys night. Like only. DDP. And so sorry for that pen click. I'm just gonna make this one a silly drawing. Aw, thank you, Mal, for following. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting this. Big X, can you type in, it's exclamation welcome. You should be able to do that just fine. Actually, scratch that. I'm gonna get up real quick and do it. Because it'll take we go. I have to go all the way to my laptop. Yes, it is very girly. Silly. Too late. I totally forgot to do that when Zeta followed. My bad. Now back to drawing. Yeah, it's super delayed. Oh, I just realized I was going to do the same haircut. At this point, it's just going to be silly hair. I say that and like someone has this haircut. My bad. Let me see how I'm going to do these eyes. That probably looks horrible. There we go. Oh, and I just read back and read WCW wrestling entrance. I'm not really sure what that is. I mean, wrestling, yes, but like I've never really sat down and watched any of that. The only one I ever used to watch with anybody was WWE. That's because it was my little brother's favorite thing when he was little. Steve. Funnily enough, that's my uncle's name. And it kind of works with this. Poor Steve. Can't catch a break. And time to reveal this beautiful masterpiece by getting rid of all the sketch marks. I'm sorry to say, Mal, but I barely know what Fallout is. I should write this in like a weird font. There we go. And we've got Steven. Steven's finished. Gonna go ahead and sign. And stamp. I'm gonna try not to overdo it too much. Voila! And I'm going to just clean it off because it bugs me if I don't clean it off at least a little bit. Actually, Mom, I'm going to show you the very first picture of this stream because it was a hot mess. But this is what we did, or what I did in the beginning. This way, there we go. This is Tiger, which is, I was trying to do my logo, which is a cat-like jellyfish. And then I started coloring and I ran out of color for some of the tentacles. So then I started using a different color. And then it was just like, you know what? It's a hot mess. Let's just give it stripes. Big X wanted to do stripes too, and Zeta. So they were like, I was like, okay. It's a tabby kind of jellyfish at this point. So I actually really like that. I say it's a hot mess because it was totally unintentional. And it was, the whole process was a hot mess. At the end of it, it doesn't look like a hot mess. But it was just like one thing after another. The colors was streaky. Then I ran out of a color. I was like, okay, you're a hot mess in the making. Okay. And it's about to be an hour, so this is going to be the last drawing that I do. Because these are supposed to be kind of chill. This is practice, so I really don't do too many drawings, even like on my own time. The whole point of this is to get me to draw more and harness my skills. I guess that's the right wording. But now I'm going to go ahead and do... I'm just going to go with it. I'm not going to plan. I tend not to anyway. Let's go this way. I love drawing long hair. Long, flowy hair. Another idea of food. Oh, and Mal, if you have any ideas, because basically my stream will be kind of split into two things, doodles and theme days. Today's doodling, and a lot of these early ones will probably be doodles, although Big X has given me like, what, 10 ideas for theme days. And for theme days, I'll just write them on a bunch of little pieces of paper and draw from like a hat or something. And all my drawings that day will have to be themed that way, have some sort of incorporation, and anyone is welcome to join in the challenge, and anyone is also welcome to give themes. And I know my face proportionates are not the best, but oh well. Let's see, what are her hands gonna be holding or doing? Holding a book. Let's see, and how am I gonna do that? Here we go. Let's see. I'm actually going to raise her leg a little higher because of course she came up with more ideas. And you know what? I'm going to cheat and have her with a couple of blankets. And actually, I'm going to kind of make it one of those, like, throw ones that have a bunch of tassels at the end. And now for her clothes. I always like dresses. Probably a nightgown. Now that I'm looking at this, I feel like it's like reading a book right before bed. But what kind of nightgown? To be fair, I actually sometimes don't even draw clothes on them. Like, I just leave them as bases because it's so nice drawing the body. And it's like it gets covered up, and I'm just like... So if I really have to put clothes, I didn't actually draw them in swimsuits because it's like, well, you still get to appreciate the body. And that probably sounds horrible. I think I'm just gonna go with my go-to, which tends to be like an over-the-shoulder kind of. Thanks, Mel. Although I am still learning. This is basically 18 years of watching Disney movies with maybe 3 college credits of drawing 101, and that's it. You know, I'll kind of give it like the 1890s kind of vibe of a... Actually, that probably goes lower. How their dresses tend to go right here at like the middle of the ribs, and then it just kind of flows. And now that I think about it, their sleeves were kind of short like this too. It's a funny thing, I probably get away with a little bit more detail on it. Yeah, you know, I'll leave it like that. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the details. I'm so sorry if that sounded horrible. Okay. I always like starting with the face. And I'm going to turn this just a little bit so I can get a better angle. Horrible is all connotation. Oh my gosh. And this is where my lines are going to get super shaky now. Old school animated lips. Oh yeah, well Don Bluth was he used to work at Disney for a while, but it was during like whenever Disney was really like churning out more for quantity instead of quality. And so that's when he did his whole studio like with Thumbelina and I want to say Anastasia as well. Because he really wanted to bring that gorgeous attention to detail back. I love Don Bluth. Although I will admit my knowledge of him has faded because it's been a couple years since I really like researched him and all that. Let me see. Because like I said, I grew up watching a whole bunch of Disney because of my mom. And I actually started drawing because I broke my leg, which sounds kind of weird, but I was in Washington State. And it was more of I broke it during Christmas when there's a whole bunch of snow. And with a cast snow, and that wasn't going to work out. So as a 5-year-old, it was like, okay, what do we do to get this, to get her to be like, still active and everything and not too hyper for being cooped up. And so they just let me draw inside. And it slowly just became a thing to do as a pastime. If ever I was bored in class, I would just start doodling all over my papers. Well, yeah, and like I said, this is 18 years at this point, or in December it'll be 18 years. But what I would do, because I really didn't take any art classes, what I would do is I would just watch them all the time. My mom didn't let us like watch like the really like action-y or even like a lot of Cartoon Network. So all we had was like Disney Channel and Disney movies. Or even like just animated ones. So it was always just watching Thumbelina, The Little Mermaid. And so it was always that. And it was more of a process of elimination. I was like, oh, maybe if I draw it like this, I'll do that. And if it didn't work out, then I would try something else. And it was process of elimination. Sometimes I'd even, because at first it was obviously like the VHS. So it was like if it had behind the scenes stuff at the end of the tape, then I would watch that, because sometimes they'd be like, this is like, we can draw you this, or we can show you how to draw this, we can show you how to draw that, and it became a big deal, especially with DVDs, because they were really like pushing behind the scenes footage if you got the DVD and all that. And I specifically remember even watching Spirit, about the horse Spirit, and just I would replay how to draw Spirit over, and the characters over and over and over again. And funnily enough, my style really wasn't Disney for a long time. It was actually Winx Club, if you know what that is. It was on 4Kids TV. And I try to watch it all the time. And so my characters were super skinny waisted, super long legs, really jagged, and totally disproportionate. But then once I started getting older, and especially after I took that Drawing 101 class, which funnily enough didn't have anything to do with people. It was all just still life. We were drawing still life stuff. But after that, I just started paying attention to anatomy more, and wanting to not draw the really unexaggerated tips. Like, I wanted to just fill it out. I would prefer not to admit in public that I know what that is. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on Winx Club, because I was so upset when Nickelodeon bought it out and ruined it. I only had like a few DVDs because of what I could afford, when my family could afford when I was little. And now that like they basically wiped out the old version, it hurts. It really does. Like I honestly like cry a little if I go on Netflix and I see it. I'm just like, no, it's not the same. But basically growing up, going to college, and taking the still life class, I really started to flesh out my characters more, figuratively speaking. And I think I'm gonna go with her name being And actually, I just realized I kind of want to fix her hair a bit. I feel like I should give her like a classic name. An older name. I kind of want to name her after one of the Bennets in Pride and Prejudice. An old name. Something with an M. I think I'll go with Madeline. I don't know how to spell that though, so I'm just gonna real quick. Okay. My spelling isn't the best fresh out of my mind, but it is if I just write it out really fast. Madeline. What movie, Mal? Oh, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. Wait, her name is Madeline. And I'm going to go ahead and date this. I actually haven't drawn like this in a bit. Actually, it looks really nice. Like, I've actually started drawing, like, testing out different styles. Bort, no, she was not about to be named Bort. Well, let's see. And there's the final. Madeline, or Madeline, however you'd prefer to go by. But this is pretty much going to wrap up the stream. But as a recap, today we got through 3 pictures. Little Tony the tiger. Jamie and Steven. And Madeline. I'm gonna say Madeline or Madeline. No, but that's pretty much it, guys. I just realized I got up and I don't even need to, but thank you guys so much for coming into this stream. I'm gonna try to stream every day so that I make myself practice drawing more. But other than that, I will see you guys later.